the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Well, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
What the hell happened?
Hello. What?
Yo, Amanda, what happened?
Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid.
Did my stream go down again? Guys? For a bit? How long? How much did we miss? Because I was watching the video. What the fuck is wrong with my internet today? Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna check if it's okay. How much did we miss on the video? Like 30 seconds? Okay, I'm gonna go back 30 seconds just in case. Five, I don't know.
Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
Oh, yeah, okay, so, okay.
Way back to Brick from Los Angeles. So I printed out a more official. Find a way to make peace with Amanda. We are never getting these Legos back.
Okay, from here, right?
So I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Well, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
Hello. What?
You're not allowed here.
Oh, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me. Because I have a get out of jail free card. And I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this. Right here, I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed, and all of these legal words, for any circumstance whatsoever, and for literally any reason, they cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it.
So I don't know if it's legal.
How the heck am I gonna do that?
What he did? Okay, to be honest. Wait. To be honest, a lot of the stuff Ben does here is illegal. It's at some level, but I really don't care. I really hate this company. They need to go down. They deserve whatever is coming to them is. They deserve it. But what he did here is genius.
Hi, sorry, I got a delivery. Can I get a signature?
For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
In America, we have a duty to read contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says. So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me, but if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally gonna come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document.
Not.
You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
Why do you have this signature that I don't even know of that looks like just exactly like mine? Stupid bitch.
So, no, it's not. And I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
I
Well,
also
it
feel
says
bad for
every
it, but I
time you
don't.
call the cops, you owes $5,000 for like punitive damages, but...
So, really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Okay.
Now that
Working with the
Amanda
wrong
knows
people.
she can't call the cops on me just for being here
She knows
anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and...
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store.
Uh-huh.
The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
Josh's story
They were empty because all of the Lego sets weren't owned by the store. They were owned by the guy who sold them to the store and didn't get his money.
has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with.
Well, we never
Josh
had
is
these
telling
Legos.
the
What are you even
truth,
talking about?
then why did Josh say this to us last time?
We're happy to give you your stuff back.
I mean,
Oh,
what
what is
stuff
happening?
of ours would he be giving back if
Somebody
none of our
they do
stuff
have
was even
stuff.
ever in his store? They're like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have
He's
all the stuff
changing
in
his
there.
story.
I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the
Scammers
inventory
are gonna
to Brian,
scam.
I'll give it back. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
I just realized that the genius thing they did with Amanda, because they're holding his employee hostage, because she now owes them $40,000, unless Josh, stop his bullshit, and Amanda's gonna go after him too.
I promise you on everything.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. But this makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
Fuck you. I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion.
They have you recorded,
It's
man.
wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go in court. Who enforces the law?
The court. So
Exactly.
so you're saying that.
And it's just a
So you're saying.
difference of opinion.
So basically, what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but
Let's just not go down. Look.
dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Show me. Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna
so
tell the
scared.
world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Dave, you can f*** yourself.
Dang.
Man, you stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you
stole
fucking thief.
Dang.
He's making shit up now.
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
He's so mad. He's so scared.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me
They
to
got him on the
do
rope.
and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise
fuck, wait, give me a
hundreds of
second.
thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3, small claims court. Think about it, small claims
This
court is
option-
basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take them to small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it,
If I wanted to limit it,
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
we could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more. You know.
So here's the here's the pitch.
Here we go.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
no.
Well, why not?
You can't.
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting. Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal. Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can
1,000 IQ. 1,000 IQ, this guy.
find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official. We have a public notary approving it. Notary public. We have a notary public
She's nice, I like
approving
her.
it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
Pleasure. Congratulations.
It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me. So I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you?
You have to do that.
Thank you. You felt the need to bow.
He can do that, you can do that.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt, and if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Yeah.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy! I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. No?
What?
Dang.
Uh,
Well, it was worth a try. Michael! You have $10,000 to loan me.
I literally do not have $10,000.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all the Lego sets he just sold us.
They made that.
I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So we gave Brian a call.
So, we're in a really, really weird pickle right now. I just need $10,000, that's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like...
I can see about it.
oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, sure.
They're playing all legs, guys. I know they planned this ahead. I know they planned. They talked to him about it ahead, and he could have run with the money, but I think he's a good guy. That's why he's in all this. He's the good guy out of this.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax.
Yeah.
It's one of the only states that doesn't have it. This means that we
I
can
knew
just
about
keep
this.
selling Lego sets.
When I got my Switch and Nintendo Israel wasn't a thing at first, I had to like get connected to America somehow to buy games online on Nintendo Shop, eShop. And I looked online how to do it. And I got suggestions to do it using Oregon because they have no sales tax. So the most that I need only the transaction tax and everything, or whatever it's called, and that's it. No sales tax.
It's back and forth
That's
to
how I
each
know about
other over and over for free.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top. It's start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet.
Oh,
The best part
Blockbuster.
is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm
It
still
is.
talking to Josh on the phone. And yeah, Josh has
All from the
no
beginning.
clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have like, I guess, until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back, if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
This guy.
How are you gonna serve the papers today?
Well, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young? That's not how the world works.
It's not how the world works. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Give the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers.
Yep.
And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company.
Yay.
Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more. I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs. So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation
They got
from
a
the
rough daddy
inside.
for this. Guess what happened?
No.
Guess
Well,
what happened?
They closed early on us. I think they were afraid of my lawsuit. So we decided to go bowling again.
Is that all they can do? in Oregon?
Shut up. Oh my God!
It's the next day now, and you know what that means? It's go time.
Go
time.
The funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh
This guy's infinite IQ. All this video They planned all this before the video even started, before they started filming the whole video or something. Genius.
Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court, we just win by default.
Default.
So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first going to confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Yay.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world. It's something.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can brag about it.
We ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely not hanging that up.
You don't know anything
I
about
have
this.
no idea of anything about that.
He's not having.
Okay. I guess call
I am
the
the manager.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers. But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
Everything was going
He's great.
exactly to plan. Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Park. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick? Can we just talk?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to
Defensive
continue
mechanism.
to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
Say I made.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so basically
be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so
I wonder what
see
what
that
happens
there's been
next.
a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Wait, what? They really thought it was me.
Imagine you're calling your friend after months, and that's the first thing your friend's saying to you. No context.
We did it! Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way. Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending. This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you think it's illegal, why sue me? Let's go to court. Sue me for us. Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
And when I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes, and there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs finally has to deal with the consequences for their actions.
So what if theoretically it went to court and it turns out you were wrong? Would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I'm not gonna go against the judge's orders.
Dang it!
That's anticlimactic.
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store. At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down. But pretty quickly it sunk in that we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed. So over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this.
Another scam.
Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday.
Aw, poor
If
kids.
Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony. I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral. The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon that's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed Mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
That's an insane flex.
Just closed
against
down
the company.
his entire place of business to not pay you $100,000. I don't know, we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. Like, that's almost...
We still gotta get the Legos back. Which is why, even though Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner.
I don't know, it's just, this video's going on for so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets insane.
Okay, we need to watch part 2.
just chill.
I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50 feet just surrounding us, dude. We were completely surrounded.
It was supposed to be for streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and way more. Also, if you happen to work at Bricks and Minifigs and you want to see corporate do the right thing, send me an email here and I could really use your help. Lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And
What happened
lastly,
in Utah?
just know that I will not stop this mission until we get every single Lego back to its rightful owner.
Is it related to the Legos? Oh, we watched the whole... Okay, we're gonna continue, guys. I planned this stream to... We're gonna watch... I want to know what happens next. And what the fuck happened in Utah? I think this is the next one. 5 days ago, I think this is the next one. Yeah, this is the next one. 20-minute video. But no Lego back. Jabba, were you here this whole time? Did you watch the video? We're gonna watch the next video. Hi, Jabba. We also got disconnected like 2 times today. Was Lurker? Oh, okay. I didn't see you in the lurking thing. I don't know why it didn't show me. This video was crazy. They get back the money. No, okay, the money, they need, the court gives them the money, I think. And they can't, like, yeah. But also, he also owns him $400,000 because they made a bet on the phone. And $40,000 for Amanda. And they owe him the Legos too. I'm pretty sure. No, I think they don't owe him the Legos, but they want to get the Legos because I think they own the Legos. I don't know how, but they're in that. Let's watch the next video. There's a leaked email.
Corporate Bricks and Minifigs sent out an email to all of their lower franchises.
That's not part 2, by the way. But part 2 is wait, this one? No, there was a 40-minute video that is a continuation or something. I don't know. I think they got the money from the court or something. Because if you don't pay the
instructions
court,
on how to deal with our documentary we made about them, and we got a hold of this email. The email leaked online,
and now we're just gonna read through this. I haven't seen this at all. So, dear franchisees, as most of you are aware, our network is currently facing a coordinated negative PR attack stemming from a former franchisee's consignment dispute in Salem, Oregon. A YouTuber, Reckless Ben, has released multiple videos amplifying this narrative, which has unfortunately led to harassment calls, review bombing, and store disruptions across our network.
So right away, I like how they say it's coordinated. They're saying like, oh, all the big streamers are working together now, and like all these people that are talking about it, it's all a big conspiracy against us.
So he goes to a franchise Lego store in Salem, Kaiser, Oregon. It's called Bricks and Minifigs.
Them stealing multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Legos from at least Brian.
And a video by Reckless Ben, political corruption, company stealing $200K from an old man.
The reality of the situation, though, is that Bricks and Minifigs did such a terrible thing that a lot of people want to talk about it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, it's not like we're all coordinating to take down Bricks and Minifigs. It's just Bricks and Minifigs did such an evil action that everyone on the internet wants to weigh in. Oh, wait, one more thing. I forgot to address where we're at right now. So we are definitely in America. As you can see behind me, we are in St. Louis, Kansas City. Basically, we found out that if you have a warrant for your arrest and you flee the country, it's actually super illegal.
Exactly. We're 100% not in Mexico at all right now.
As you can see, and you can tell exactly where we are by the background, the arch in the background. We want to give everyone a clear recap of exactly what corporate is doing behind the scenes to protect you guys, what we can expect regarding a life cycle of this situation, and how we can work together as a team to move on from this defense to offense. No longer are we just going to try to defend our actions. We're going to try and take Reckless Ben down.
Dang.
So now we have the leaked documents of how they plan on taking me down.
While we will not litigate this matter in the media, we are taking aggressive action behind the scenes.
Why not do it in the media? You know, if they have nothing to hide and they actually are the innocent ones, why not do it in the public? Because then if they make it public, the public will see that they have nothing to hide.
Known,
or
I mean, they know
they're going to do it behind the
crimes.
scenes because they know that they're only suing us in order to silence us. Oh, keep going. Sorry,
all right.
They can drag this
Corporate
down.
was not involved in this
down.
specific local consignment issue.
Wait. Don't we have them on video saying they're going to be taking the consignment over?
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
So that person on the phone is actually one of the people from the corporate offices that says, we are taking over the consignment now. This is a corporate issue. This is corporate lying to their franchisees right now.
Corporate was not involved in this specific local consignment issue, and we are holding firm on the facts.
I kind of feel bad for the franchise owners here because it's like we are showing so much evidence of these things that are happening, and then corporate's saying, hey, all this evidence, you can't believe it because we have the facts. We're not gonna show you the facts, but we have the facts. And now as a franchise owner, you have to think, okay, do I believe the side with all the evidence and get fired? Because if they take our side with the evidence, then they get fired. Or do I just take the side that claims they have the facts but don't have the facts, and then this way I don't get fired? Yeah, so corporate's kind of putting all their franchises in a really bad situation right now, and it kind of sucks because it's like, I actually like Bricks and Minifigs. I think there's a lot of innocent franchises out there that didn't do anything, but corporate's just saying like, we don't care.
No, if the corporate just waived off the responsibility, the whole corporation needs to go down. All the franchises. Doesn't matter who owns the stores. The store owners, if the corporate goes down, the store owners, I think they get the stores anyways. They become private or something.
Care about our franchises, we're gonna screw over all our franchises. It kind of sucks that corporate's doing that, and we're trying to help corporate do the right thing right now so the innocent franchises don't get screwed, but corporate's just screwing everything up for these innocent franchises right now by doing this. Law enforcement and federal involvement, we are actively working and sharing records with local police, Oregon State Police, the FBI, and USPIS. So basically, Bricks and Minifigs is getting the FBI involved. Legal action. Our legal team is preparing direct claims and seeking a TRO, a temporary restraining order, to halt the harassment and push this matter to full litigation against all parties. So basically, I think what they're trying to say here is they're trying to get some type of order where we can't post anything about them on social media. And so they're like, oh, well, if we can somehow silence them, then we can get away with our crime, is what they're basically saying. And we can see this because in my last video, they put random like copyright claims and privacy complaints over the entire video of scenes where it's literally just like me and you hanging out with each other. And like, did you want your face blurred in the video?
No.
Well, I can speak for myself. I didn't want my face blurred in the video. So Bricks and Minifigs is basically doing a bunch of weird stuff to try and get my videos taken down. And they said in their last response, it wasn't to silence criticism, but that's kind of what it seems like it is. Issuing cease and desist demands regarding unauthorized website they created. So basically, we made a website called www.westealfromoldpeople.com. Basically, Bricks and Minifigs is suing us because we're copying them, I think. So they got really upset at the fact that we decided to also steal from old people. And Bricks and Minifigs was like, hey, that's our thing. Only we can steal from old people. Bricks and Minifigs wants to have a monopoly on stealing from old people. And now that we entered the business, they are going to try and send us a cease and desist letter to take our website down. So that way they're the only ones in the game of stealing from old people.
If you have any old people that you want us to steal from, call this number.
I will personally answer all your phone calls. Thank you.
It says the TRO is a preliminary injunction and is valid court order that will get the platforms to remove the content.
Exactly,
basically what they're saying is everything these guys did in their YouTube video was fair use. It was constructive criticism on how we can be a better company. However, we don't like that they caught us in our illegal act. So we're going to go to court and find some crazy loophole that maybe we can take advantage of the YouTube's AI algorithm that is, there's a lot of flaws in the algorithm. So maybe we can take advantage of that and find a loophole to take down their video.
The carf sucks. I agree, Ruja, but I don't know. But I don't think that's the way to approach this situation. What the fuck?
So people don't get mad at us for what we did. That's basically what this paragraph says. So you want to read the next paragraph?
Platform takedowns. We have reached out to Google/YouTube, Patreon, GoDaddy, and Facebook to report the specific pages, videos, privacy violations, and the coordinated review.
You're going to take down my Patreon? What the heck? That sucks.
Oh, man.
Well, subscribe now while it's still up. I do want to say this. Part 2, so I'm working as hard as I can right now on part 3. Once part 3 is up in like maybe a week, part 2 will be live on YouTube, and then part 3 will be on Patreon. So part 2 will be on YouTube very soon, don't worry. But as of now, if you want early access, subscribe to Patreon while it's still up.
Policy review. We are actively reviewing internal policies to prevent similar transition issues from occurring in the future. Oh, okay, I see. I know what they're talking about right there. So like internal policies. I think they're talking about the...
Even if they silence them, the amount of damage they did to them is so immense. The fact that they closed a whole store and I just everything. Not just the story. What else they did? Fuck. I had it in my brain a moment ago.
Consignment deals.
That reminds me of another update. So since the last video, I actually got a hold of the franchise agreement that the previous owner, Crystal, made with corporate. And it says in her contract, it says consignments are allowed.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's their #1 argument. And it just says in the contract, like, oh, you can do consignments. So like, what the heck, corporate?
So you can't buy the store or something. You can't You can't make that that means you need to return the Legos. Whatever they're doing, they're trying to get away with both of them.
Sharing any of this internal legal strategy publicly with customers can severely compromise or damage our active legal case against Ben Schneider. Well, not only did someone share with a customer, they shared it with me themselves. So, boom. And now I'm sharing it with the world. So take that, corporate. What to expect? The outrage cycle.
Based on historical data and export crisis management research, there's a typical cycle to online outrage. Understanding this timeline helps us manage expectations and maintain stability. Initial wave.
There's like mathematical with this. Like we have calculated every contract.
Oh yeah, the fact that they got a whole legal team trying to shut him down and are trying to give employees instructions on how to trying to brainwash the employees using this email pretty much. It doesn't matter if they silence them because the damage they did. This is part of the damage. Because the most they can do is take them to court, but then again, they can fuck them up in the court because they're gonna drag him out this time, but vice versa.
Controversy.
Okay.
Current phase.
Okay. Initial wave. Current phase. Peak intensity typically lasts 3 to 7 days after major videos drop. While the spike in harassment and calls is sharp, it quickly loses steam as online attention naturally shifts. We believe we are currently at or past the peak of the first wave.
I think they sent this out when it had only like 100,000 views on it, and now it's like 1.5 million views or something. Like, and every day it just keeps getting even more views. So, corporate, your math is wrong.
Court filing refresh. When we formally file our legal actions, expect a short, renewed spike. Another 3 to 7 days of heightened noise.
They're like, hey, our lawsuit is so garbage, there's gonna be outrage, is what they're saying.
Yeah, so just be prepared for it. The opposing side will likely frame our legal defense as silencing the little guy.
Well, if it's not silencing the little guy, what is it?
This is a normal, expected reaction, but it is temporary.
They know exactly what they're doing, and you might think that what we're doing is exactly what we're doing, but no, actually, no, we're doing something else that is not bad, because we're not the bad people here. We're just a big corpo. We're the poor big corpo who is being harassed by a guy who we stole from.
It's funny because like these last two paragraphs are about like, dude, the wave is gonna end if we just be patient. But now Bricks and Minifigs Corporate has just decided to make this go on for like at least 2 more years, because that's how long lawsuits take. So
I guess we have content for the next 2 years on this.
What they say? They said 3 to 7 days is the heightened noise. Now the noise is going from 3 to 7 days to 2 years, and that's all corporate's fault. So you guys are just screwing yourselves at this point. Decay fades 2 to 4 weeks. Most online outrage fades significantly within a month, assuming no major new fuel. Do they think this is my only video on them? Like, we have at least like 6.
Oh.
Residual mentions may linger in niche Lego and other online communities for 1 to 2 months, but day-to-day operations will normalize much faster. Long-term recovery, 1 to 3 months. Reputation stabilizes. They think their reputation is going to stabilize.
Okay, hold on, I'm sweating over here.
It's hot, and it's very nighttime in Kansas City. It's crazy how hot it is at nighttime in action items.
Oh, action items. How you can help. These are the things that the franchisee owners are going to do to make this better. Please implement the following immediately. Approved response options. Strictly do not engage emotionally.
That's good advice. That's good.
Yeah, wait. Is this going towards the CEO? I feel like he was really mad.
This is the CEO going.
I know. But like he.
It's the cute employee that they brainwashed. She was involved emotionally. That's why she sided with them and not with the corpos.
He was very emotional about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's writing this to himself.
I was just telling the franchises, don't do what I did.
Train your staff immediately to use only these approved frameworks based on the situation. We understand our customers are smart, and balancing legal caution with our values helps prevent the appearance of corporal avoidance.
Well, it seems like corporate avoidance is happening right now. They responded within like an hour. We responded, and they have not responded again. So should we give them a way that corporate can respond to prove that they're not doing corporate avoidance? Yep. If you would like to respond, these are the questions everyone wants to know. Question 1. In this footage, corporate says we are taking over the consignment.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
However, you say here, we did not take over the consignment. So on one side, we have proof. On one side, which is your side, we have no proof. Why should we believe your side if there's no proof? If you believe a side with no proof, that sounds like something a crazy person would do. And your customers aren't crazy. So right now, your customers are siding with the side with proof. But if you want to take the lead, corporate, you can give some proof of why you weren't involved in the consignment. And it also says in the franchise agreement, consignments are allowed, but you say they're not allowed. Can you explain that one? Also, why can't Brian just have his Legos back? You're still keeping them, even though you didn't pay for them. Like, what's stopping you from doing that? Yeah, that's just the main three that come to mind. But if you start with those three, that would be a great way to win back public support if you could answer those questions.
Okay, so for general frontline staff, quick casual inquiries. Okay. Casual, yeah, casual. Oh wow, wait, these are quotes. These are quotes that they want them to say. Memorize this. Okay, wait, come at me. Like, ask me a question. Okay, ready?
Hello. I heard your company stole a bunch of money and is not giving it back.
Holding my emotions in. This is a separate independent location, and I don't have any information to share regarding that situation.
Well, you must be correct, and I will leave. Where are Brian's Legos? I'm gonna burn this entire place down.
Yeah, I'll call 911. I am unaware of the specific details of that situation and have no comment at this time.
Well, I guess I better leave that.
Wow, that actually works.
Oh my God.
We're here to get Brian's Legos back.
Well, I actually have a script ready for you.
Oh, you do?
We are aware of the situation involving another independently owned location, and we understand why people are upset and asking questions. While we can't speak to the specifics on an ongoing situation, Bricks and Minifigs does not support behavior that harms trust within our communities. Our local stores remain committed to operating with fairness, transparency, and respect for our customers.
Oh.
Does that answer your question?
Man, okay, well, if that's the case, I guess I'll just...
Well, actually, it doesn't answer the question because it says Bricks and Minifigs does not support behavior that harms trust within our communities. But they're doing that exact same behavior that harms the trust within their communities, which is stealing from old people.
Exactly.
I guess they think stealing from old people helps the trust, but maybe we have to break them the news that that's actually not a good thing. Okay, Bricks and Minifigs. If you steal from old people, that does not help the trust in your community. That makes it worse. Yeah, if you steal from old people, that people get upset at you if you do that. And so if you want to gain the trust back, you can give Brian the Legos back, and because that's ultimately your goal, right, is to get the trust with your community. So we're giving you a step-by-step guide of how you can get that trust back. Step 1, give Brian the Legos back. Yep.
That's very simple.
Well, there's no step 2. Yeah, that's all you have to do. It's a very easy tutorial. I think they just didn't know how to do that before. But now that we made this tutorial for them, it should be very easy for them to gain the trust back. They have further canned response. What's a canned response?
Like a candid? Like candid, maybe?
Canned response.
Candid, I think that means like candid.
It's not like they put the response in a can and give it to someone, like...
Like so. Pre-written reply that someone reuses over and over instead of typing a new message each time.
Oh, so basically, I think this is part of the brainwashing. You know, it's like, hey, instead of thinking for yourselves, just blindly follow what corporate's saying without asking any questions. Because if you ask any questions, you get fired.
Somebody reached out to me yesterday saying they got fired because their friend asked a question on your YouTube channel. Your YouTube post asked a question and they got fired.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
They're so afraid.
They're
Hi, Kamara.
telling their employees, do not say anything. Like
Kamara, do you know about this? Do you know about the Legos? Oh, Jabba forgot. Don't forget humanity.
they think you read the whole thing. They think if they
You
just
can
shut
like
up and
beans?
stand back and be quiet, it'll blow over. It's like
I missed State of Play. When was it? Okay, Kamari, we watched the first video. This is the second video, but that's not part 2 of the video. That's just like an intermission between the videos. It's just Bricks and Minifigs. They posted an email and someone leaked the email, so they're reading the email and stuff. And then 10 minutes ago, fuck, I missed it. Wow, we could watch that too. Fuck, but no, but I plan to watch this. That's why I planned this for the stream. Because I didn't watch part 2 yet. I don't know what's gonna happen on part 2.
they
should
don't
watch the
know
whole
Lego
video. It's
fans
one-
and they don't know Star Wars fans. Yeah.
This is crazy.
They
don't know
hired a
Legos.
crisis team.
Social media monitoring. Extra
You should watch the whole fucking movie. The video. It's like a movie. It's 1 hour and 25 minutes, but it's worth it.
Extra vigilance is required right now when
Watch
monitoring
my
your
VOD, I
social
don't know.
media. We recommend turning off the ability to comment on your store's social media posts for the time being.
Wait, they said they're not trying to silence criticism, though. Isn't that literally silencing? It's like, oh, if we're getting criticism,
That is all right.
let's silence it.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that not silencing criticism? Oh, let's just keep going. Sorry, I cut you off.
Review monitoring. Monitor your Google, Facebook, and Yelp reviews and immediately flag/report any spam or retaliatory reviews.
But they're not silencing criticism, though, Victor. Please instruct your staff to actively solicit a Google review with every
Lego
single
company
transaction,
should
a brief
get
verbal
involved in
reminder
this.
at the register to share their honest feedback.
Because on the side they're besmirching Legos. Because a company who's reselling Legos is, yeah, Lego should be involved in this. Lego could bring them down very fast.
Goes a long way. So they're saying we need to flag all of these reviews that expose us for stealing from old people, but then let's make up for it by just every single transaction leave us
Shit,
a good
I don't know if they
review, and
should.
maybe people won't see the crime
But
that
they
we
can.
committed, which is stealing from an old person.
Please use the hyperlinks below to download the following assets we have prepared for you and
Assets?
your team. Crisis De-Escalation Playbook. The short playbook includes verbatim scripts for handling in-store filming, hostile phone calls.
They're actually giving them guidebooks and shit and video, or I don't know what's in the links, but they're giving them actual. They're that insane. They're like another cult.
And social media comments. So I feel like you should download these and then
Yeah,
like,
if any
look
Bricks
at
and
them.
Minifigs employees have links to any of these videos and want to send them to us,
Next steps in moving forward. We understand how stressful
I
and
was watching
frustrating
these videos.
situations like this can be for you and your staff. Please know that your safety, peace of mind, and the protection of your local business are our absolute highest priorities.
well, it seems like all of that is actually their lowest priorities, because if it was their highest priority, they would just give the Legos back. That would be a good way to show that it's their highest priority, but they're not doing it. So that makes me think that they don't care about their franchises. They're like,
Yeah, I
you know
have a
what?
feeling they're
We're going
lying
to
about
steal from this
everything.
person, and you guys have to pay the consequences for it. And we don't care about you because we're not giving the stuff back.
They want to continue stealing from old people, man.
Yeah.
This is a challenging issue, but it is not impossible to overcome. You're 100% correct. You already know what to do. We gave you a very clear step-by-step.
Well, they didn't know before when they
Oh,
wrote
yeah,
this.
you're right.
The
One
tutorial wasn't made when they wrote this
Yeah,
email.
actually,
but
yeah.
now the tutorial's out there. They know that they just have to give the stuff back, and they'll make it right. I have faith at least they'll make it right now.
We are doing everything we can to protect the brand and our online reputation. While the legal process is not always fast, we want to ensure you that we have a very strong case against them.
Thank you for your resilience. Please reach out if you have any questions.
So far, they have no case against them. So far, there's footage, there's recordings, there's contracts, proof That they have no case.
Sincerely, the corporate Bricks and Minifigs team. Well, that was the email, I guess. That was kind of sick.
All right.
We showed you how to make a response, corporate. We would love to hear a response and get the public back on your side. You just got to give the Legos back. The public will be back on your side.
In the meantime, you can shop at westealfromoldpeople.com.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the next video. I want to see. Because I remember I saw the other video is a little shorter. The next one, I mean. Oh, Bricks and Minifigs France want to do a video. Okay. Okay, we missed that. We're not gonna watch this. Okay, we're missing one video. Where is the other video? Weird. Okay, I want to. Okay, I'm gonna watch the part 2, guys. I really want to know what happens next. Oh, by the way, another thing, I read in the comments in the first video that the police, the reason they are so crooked is because there's a large community of Mormons over there or something that are related to why the police are not doing their job. Or so I tried to read. I forgot what I read about, but I didn't read about it online. I didn't research this, but I read that something about there's is Mormon a religion or a cult? I think so, a religion. But yeah, like that's part of the reason why the police are not doing their job, from what I heard, because they're not. You know, I don't want to say more about this because I didn't research this too much. I just read about it in the comments and knows those Mormons and paid them. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I don't know if that's true, but it might be true because look, not the CEO, maybe Josh, maybe the owner of the store, he's the one who paid them off because the CEO doesn't live in Oregon. What I understand, maybe he is. Forgot where they said the CEO is. It's a religion. It's a religion, but it was a cult because they kind of act like a cult sometimes. And it's not the problem. It's not the problem with them being Mormons, because Mormons usually are very okay people. I'm not gonna comment about the religion, okay? I'm gonna comment about the people, but But what I heard from the comment is that the problem is that the way they handle things is less controlled by laws and more controlled by how they think the laws should be, and that's why, yeah, that's why they act like this. Like the same as a couple other sub-Christian variants, not mentioning which, yeah. No, but they're really nice sometimes. It depends on the moments, but they're not. Oh fuck! What is? Go away, antivirus. I don't care. Your computer needs. Shut up. I will start it tomorrow. Okay, I want to watch this video. This is the second video, I think.
Search warrant.
Oh shit!
Don't move.
This is the story of
Holy
how I got
fuck.
swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs.
How crazy
the
is it gonna
company
be?
sent 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason...
Okay, I said this, guys. Most religions, in my opinion, terrible. The biggest ones are the worst. But you know, you don't have to be terrible to be religious. That's all I'll have to say. Let's continue.
And the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back.
The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Dang it!
So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still gotta get the Legos back.
Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not gonna stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the two owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was, I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case can get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
I didn't know
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call,
him?
so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
Just making business and fucking people up with business.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Oh, I don't think he wants to come out.
No, they said they're getting some guys.
They had the police in there already. They have this. The police doesn't go and do bodyguard work unless you're a government official or something, or they get paid, which is illegal, pretty much, I think.
Talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys.
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area, because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck?
How did he know?
Why are the police's house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars in his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every.
They were ambushing them. The cops are. They're being paid for this. They're being paid for. They could be actually doing actual police work, and they're not. They're just helping a bully.
Traffic law. Oh shoot.
My name's Officer Merrick Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't? No. I thought I stopped.
Cops being cops, that's so true.
Yeah, you definitely stopped.
No, some cops are good.
You said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like.
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
Stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So
yeah,
this is an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben?
How would they know
How's Utah?
he was here?
It's good.
Like it?
How was Utah?
Okay, it's pretty obvious.
What happened in Utah? What the fuck happened in Utah?
That the police know why we're here, so I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is
got
it's
one
a
in.
crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? Said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, get to talk to him and we're being trespassed. So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tent, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again?
And it was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about
Yeah, well, thanks for being.
They're following him. They can actually do actual work. But no, they're following YouTubers. How many police? There were 5 or 3 or 5 cars at first at the owner's house. This is insane. This goes deep. That's insane. They're gonna shut down the police because of Legos. I hope they get shut down. This is a. They're gonna fire all the policemen and get new policemen or something. Wait, my cat one's out again.
So cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Yes.
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
That's dangerous.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard.
I'm pretty sure they try to actually make things. I don't know what they said in the requirements for the lawsuit, but I'm pretty sure they did in the last video. They tried to solve this in a rational way.
But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, you recognize them. You recognize them.
Huh? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay.
Guys, this is the look of a criminal. This guy looks like a criminal. This guy is either a scammer or an actual criminal, and we don't know about it or something. He's probably violent, or I don't know. He doesn't look. He doesn't look like a nice guy. He fell down. Wrecked with your hand. You fell down the stairs? How did you fall down the stairs? Go check your hand. Hope it didn't break. I didn't. How do you call that? I hope it didn't fracture the knuckle or something.
Pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
He looks so mad.
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem.
Yeah, get eyes on it. If it hurts bad, if it hurts, okay, I put ice on it and hold it so it doesn't move much. If it hurts too much tomorrow, maybe go get it scanned or something. Not scanned, X-rayed or something. I got my knuckles twisted more than once.
Problem outside of court, and I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How do you know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store.
Uh-huh.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did.
Why are you defending him?
Well, that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it.
Uh-huh.
And he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous.
That's not his problem. That's not his problem. The mess is caused by him, first of all. Second of all, whatever mess happened because of this previous owner has nothing to do with what is happening right now. He lost a court case recently, and he needs to pay it. He needs to pay.
Previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court. Okay.
If you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided...
Why do they... I never heard that you need a good faith conversation with anyone to, like... If someone stole something from you and you have proof of it, why do you need a good faith anything? You don't want... All you have to do is confront, and you did confront him on the phone several times. What kind of proof do you need?
I tried to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Yeah, they all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
That's a very
tax liabilities and minimize their exposure
average
to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for.
What is he known for?
Lawsuits. That's
Johnson.
We lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic.
This guy is... He's just a business... He's a business owner because he knows how to scam publicly, scam the public more with less lawsuits or something. How to avoid lawsuits? But look at this.
Ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which...
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But
Outer
still,
darkness.
Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is gonna be...
They can actually use the other Mormons to take them down too. They can take it to other bigger Mormons.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck.
Make a brace or something.
And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
Yeah, we ended up just driving home, but on our way back, this happened.
What? Pulled over again? For what? How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, the police are controlled by Mormons. They're not. You know what? Whatever I said before that, I'll say this now more clearly. I hate religion. There's very little religions I accept nowadays. As a Jew, I hate my own religion. I'm an atheist. Just because of these things. It's we have a word like this in my language. But it's basically it means that you're mafionizing a community with your religion. It's this is insane. The police are just not doing anything but chasing YouTubers. One YouTuber, actually. Yeah, chasing one YouTuber. For no reason.
Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Yeah. They know Ben now.
Hanging out.
They were looking for some specific. They're chasing.
At this point,
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, by the way, for police to look for one person that didn't do any crime. To chase one person, that's harassment by police or something. I don't know what it's called. Where's Kayla to explain this?
we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
But I do love some religions, by the way. I'm kind of exaggerating. I love Buddhism, kind of. Shinto is stupid. That's why I love it. And I like the smaller non-cultist religion, kind of. 2026 Lego equals crime.
we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
Yeah, Josh and Brandon.
Exactly, because they are good Muslims, they are good Jews, they're good Christians, they're good Mormons, and these people are ruining everything. They're ruining everything. That's
think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
How's it going, sir?
You're gonna wolololo.
Sit on down here for me, perfect.
Sir.
What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
I want to see his face. I want to see his face.
There's been an audio going around with the Young Men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
from? That's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask.
So they know him.
Is he willing to give up
Tightly,
everything
they know him
like
tightly.
he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got
Actually,
a call
police.
that we had heroin on us.
This officer is going to conduct the search of your person because substances in the vehicle. Really? So he's going to
They can take the whole police down with this.
Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay? Sounds good. Thank you. Ready for this? The vehicle will be searched.
Oregon is gonna tear them apart. I mean, I hope. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be taken to...
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
So, you didn't find
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have...
That's a false crime, false accusation. To call the police on someone who has nothing, who did nothing wrong. Forget desperate. That's so illegal. And both the police and the CEO, also the owner, are getting so much trouble. They should be getting so much trouble.
To pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? Right. There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this. Go ahead, look at him.
I'll look at you?
Yep.
You do see it?
So
it's crazy. I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Yeah. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledged that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if
classic.
you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which should get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
What
does Utah have to do with this?
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to, because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really...
They owe money. Why did the police not arrest them? Not arrest them. Why did the court not... I don't know. Maybe the court did. I don't know how long you need to... You have time to... before you need to pay the court or the winner in the court, but this is... This is insane. This video is making me... Oh, fuck. Okay, let's continue.
You're gonna have to get creative.
So
I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign,
it's only breaking a law if it's not true, if this is not true. But it is true, so it's not illegal.
I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Afroman, yes!
He's blocking our sign!
Afroman can take them down too. You can make raps.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason. So they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you.
They're 24/7 around his house. It's insane. What is this?
This is going so much better than yesterday.
Yes, so now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings. So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so...
Again, the cops realized that we were doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello. I see those papers?
Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve.
I hope he has a copy.
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these
I don't
papers
trust him.
to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I don't
just
trust
give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it.
They're redacting everything, so everything they're redacting is so. This is so obvious. They're getting paid.
But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
What is this town? Is
He
this?
does not want the paper. So
He does not want the papers?
here's that back for you. Okay.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't want the paper. Why are they? Look, they're allowed to redact things to not show to the public and stuff. But when they're redacting things that should be, yeah, but I mean, it's obvious they're redacting the wrong parts. That the parts that should be shown. I bet that they didn't even serve him this. So they're gonna be like in court. He never saw them. So yeah, you know, or something. I don't know. This whole thing is insane. Yeah, okay. Reasonings are like, oh, he talked about this guy's name and that is he shouldn't be shown to the public, or show this guy's face so people don't need to see that. But obviously they're not redacting these stuff. They're redacting things that are. Look, from the first video, if I was the guy with the Legos that got stolen, I would not be a good guy like him. He is a good guy. They're good guys. I would, if I knew that they stole $100,000 from me, and saying that I would never get them back and fuck you and all that, I would risk going to jail and I would throw Molotovs inside the store. And the store, everything is gonna burn down, including the Legos. These guys are better than me. This is insane.
Yeah,
And
the
even other
police
people
told
will
me
too.
that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure
They
what
really
this
need that
is.
from
I've
him.
never seen something like that. To be honest with you,
These are court papers.
You're gonna hit him for my bad.
it doesn't have a
Just read that.
judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, we have no
I
relationship. That's why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is she is the exact person that you were describing.
They need a lawyer. He needs a lawyer that will just go up to their up to his property, give him the things. That's it. Because if they try to arrest a lawyer, they're in deep trouble.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal.
Yep.
But I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a great race to your day. Okay, see ya.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Wow.
Oh, sure. The
For
paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go.
They want to see it, huh? Is he gonna take it away? Is he gonna burn them?
I think it's a false case. What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is.
The police called him. He is.
Real.
Okay, they abuse the police. They last video so much.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
He's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello. For me. Okay.
That's the best sign.
Am I being arrested?
They're arresting him because they have nothing. They have nothing else to do. They're arresting him for nothing because they have nothing else to do. They don't know what to do.
Really?
They're crooked to the bone. They actually arrested him.
Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They
It's
just said you're
illegal?
being arrested.
It's illegal.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community and being the Briggs and Minnie fig.
Oh, okay. The YouTube comment was right. The commenter on YouTube. Everything here is
part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon Church.
Yeah.
Of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
They use
And
the
instead
K
of
for the
trying to get
clan.
rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing
They're a
to
cult, they're
protect
not
these
Mormons, they're a
criminals.
cult.
But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided
Crusade.
to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm
my
confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time
That's not the ending. It's only half of the video.
to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the
There was some
GoFundMe's
help.
picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're gonna get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family. You know, we're not gonna do the lawsuit anymore. We're just gonna do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
That's illegally took their property.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or
bullshit.
Or, you know, just because
Lying
something looks
bitch.
funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State
all of
Code.
them.
And other than
All
that,
of the police department
I can't
is
really
cooked.
delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to
Burnley
Utah
Police
State
Department.
Code.
I can tell because when I
Burnley
sync the
Police
two clips
Department.
together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do
Another
that.
lie on the
And I
phone.
follow
Another
the
lie
Utah
from a
State
policeman.
Code, like I just said.
Okay.
Policewoman.
I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Don't. Do not do that. You understand me? Right now you're attempting to destroy evidence.
What?
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened.
I hate this policeman, specifically this specific one. Particularly this bald man right there. I want to kick his ass. He is a criminal in a police uniform.
First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked, and at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay?
It's
That's
on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
But right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay? Let's
You're
put him in the back of the car.
trying to wipe up his phone.
And again, the police decided to break the law.
They're trying to record everything on his phone and then wipe it out or something.
Arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
And at the same time, they're trying to arrest him at the same time for this. For a false claim. This video is insane. This whole situation is insane. All this because of Legos. All this because of Legos.
I work for the police department.
I did
Stolen
hand
Legos.
over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
It wouldn't, yeah?
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail just for promoting our GoFundMe,
the government should
started
get
doubting
the FBI.
if we'll
The FBI should tear them apart or something.
ever even be able
This
to
is
get Brian
insane.
his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
This is
insane. Police department, make yourself known. Search warrant. Stand up.
Step outside, everybody. Come on.
The fact that we're watching this video means that they had everything.
You understand me? Don't
They saved all the videos.
Okay.
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last
Very
video
specific.
that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
This guy, I love him so much. This YouTuber. First of all, I'm gonna like the video again. This guy, he's going after cults. He's going after people that other people are afraid to go against. He's.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise.
No, I
Evidence
think
of
they
illegal
tried to get their.
conduct on us that we stole the Legos.
They tried to get their footage or something.
They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they
they
stormed
have a
our
backup.
house with no evidence. And this is
Probably.
after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Wow, this is insane. They came with rifles and everything. Isn't that girl a law something? A court official or something?
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail. Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikoshek.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail, but this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding. If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company, even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us, but this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure out civilly. I'm like,
this is the civil method, you know, like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then you
I don't think the cop. I don't think the cop cares.
He's
just trying to make him
I
talk.
am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said, might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe.
Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
All right. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, you know, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for,
Yeah,
so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
It was like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like
They thought that they would catch them giving different information or something, but they're not lying. None of them were lying so far, so they can't do anything.
for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they...
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel. From my understanding? Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court, or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was our solution.
But I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court. Right?
They're trying to do this.
Yep.
Go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's he has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
Really? What?
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
$2,500? That's so much.
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded.
I wish the world was
But I guess
like
I
this.
was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
I bet he's pulling our leg.
I couldn't fix anything.
I'm sorry, just getting so late. I bet he's pulling our legs, and there's more. He said there's 6 videos.
And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate.
Prison or jail?
I failed. And now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell, and it's like
he's not in Oregon anymore. I think he's at home. Back in California, I think.
Is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I'm now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now. Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Think they let us on that? But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
Yep. If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind the scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing.
No, you're allowed to.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Oh my god. Oh, I want to watch more, but I really want to go to sleep. Guys, I'm getting tired. This is insane. Burn down the whole company, all of it, all Bricks and Minifigs, not just the one store, all of it. The CEO is also on this shit. Burn the police department. What the fuck is going on? But there's more videos. There's another video. Oh fuck. God, this is so good. This is insane. Oh wait, where is the thing? Oh my god. What the fuck is going on in The government should get in on this. The government should get in on this. The FBI should tear them apart from the inside out. It's insane. I bet they are investigating or something, but one hand is slow. Kamari, I think you need the. I hope your hand gets better tomorrow. If not, you should check it. Yeah, you should do X-ray or something. Public outrage has caused them a lot of issues already. I mean, not enough. To be honest, not enough. They deserve. They deserve all of it. They deserve so much more. The police in this country is also getting crooked, guys. I hate this country. I don't know if it's gonna get better. Put your phone. Yeah, put the phone on the table. Maybe. The story is everywhere now, so we'll see what that. If it's everywhere, that means the FBI probably got an eye on this already, the government or something, and they're gonna. Because look, wherever. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it works. Wherever this shit happens, and all the special police funding and everything happens, there's probably tax fraud. And you know how the government hates tax fraud? Rape is not as bad as tax fraud to most countries in the world. They think so, yeah. Look, follow the money. That's how it works. Follow the money. They're getting spam called too. They deserve it. You know, they should. I don't know. There's so many things that can happen, and I hope they go down. I hope all of them go down. Wow. This guy Ben, yeah, make sure you follow this guy or something. I don't know, and subscribe, whatever. Give likes, watch his videos. He's helping them a lot, I think. He did some crimes in the first video, to be honest. But those crimes are minor to what the fuck that's happening over there. Be arrested for typing this. Tax fraud. Get it Jones up. And Kamari lives in somewhere that's even worse with the police over it. Okay, let's end stream. I need to end stream. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep much, and I was waiting to watch this with you guys. For like 2 days. I think I saw Kina is online. Is it Kina? Or did you just start? W stream, thank you. We're gonna watch more. But next stream I'm probably gonna do no stream tomorrow. By the way, Thursday probably Mortal Kombat, and I need to announce in the server. But this month I will not have a normal schedule. It's gonna be kind of messed up because my siblings are here. I mean, one of it is here, the other is gonna come. My brother is gonna come next in like a week, maybe. Yeah, actually a week from now. I'm gonna get arrested for not using Oxford punctuation. 26. 5th is summer game show. 6 is future game show. 7 is Xbox show. Oh shit! So I can wait. 5th. Today's the 3rd. I mean, right now it's the 3rd. Today's Wednesday, which is tomorrow, and 5th is Friday. But I'm okay. We're gonna play something on Friday. Oh, and watch at the same time. Not watch this and then play this maybe. Yeah, I want to know. I want to see game shows. I want to see what other. I have so many games on. Oh fuck! So many good games are coming up on Steam. I can't wait for one game that no one is talking about, Covenant, because it's like Dishonored, but more edgy. I think. Thank you for telling me, Kamari. Is Kira doing the Kiraing, or is he still in the stunning stream thing? I want to rate Kira, or we can rate someone else. So many streamers today. So much fun power. Yeah, you. Wait, is it your right hand or left hand? If it's the left hand, it's gonna be hard to play the violin. Or my left. Oh. Well, if you're right-handed, it's better. At least you want. At least. Oh, but wait. You need the right hand for the mouse. Hold the phone with your left. I hold my phone with both sometimes. I mean, not at the same time. But, I mean, right now I am, but because I'm yapping. Oh my god, Kira, stream Kira, so I can raid you. What's taking so long? He hasn't streamed in a while. Yeah, I don't know why my internet fell down like twice today. I think something, maybe I need to reset my router, but it shouldn't happen. What other things? I have other things to announce, but I can't tell you yet. I'm working on something. I'm working on many things at the same time, by the way. Right now I need to learn some Photoshop for something specific. But just something very, very small, though. I don't think it's gonna be too hard for me. I can do it. I have a tutorial to do that specific thing. And learning DaVinci Resolve at the same time. Do stuff. Working on Sunshine. Working on... Wait, it's walking on Sunshine. Should I just trade Kira while he's doing the thing? I'm waiting for him to... Wait, let me see if I go here. The thing! Wait, if I go here... Actually, I need to go here first. Anyways, yes. So tomorrow no stream. And Thursday Mortal Kombat, maybe? Maybe we're just gonna join at some point. Maybe we're gonna beef it out. I don't know. I want to do some more. I want to finish the single player. I don't know how long it is. But yeah, exactly, Jabba. Exactly. Let's go. We're gonna raid Kira, even though he's not ready for us. Maybe. When part 3 is gonna be released? Oh hell yes! We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch the more parts. I think there's another video, but not part 3 yet. Anyways, guys, stay well then. I hope to see you on Thursday. And hell yeah! Brick by brick, booyah by booyah.